Where are we at now? Well, we have the worldwide fog and the orbs. I'm going to tell you why those two words are being pushed everywhere right now. And it's all in connection with the 33 flu, or bird flu. Ties in with the other videos. You got to keep in mind these words that they have given us: fog, orbs. These are not the original pronunciations or spellings of these words. They have given us forked tongue spells to pronounce. Okay, you really have to keep that in mind. Our language is relatively new, and a lot of the words definitely are. When you have words like orbs, you got to keep in mind these are spells. Basically, think of it as a can of alphabet soup, okay? Forwards and backwards, and mixed in there is the real spelling of what they are unleashing. I'm not saying they're not orbs, or what we call orbs. I've seen them myself, but who comes to steal and rob? Who robs you? Who robs you? We know who that is. But that's why orbs spells robs. O-R-B-S spells R-O-B-S, robs, okay? This is how they induce these black magic spells and rituals. They get everyone to take part in them unknowingly. It's what comes out of our mouths that defiles us. And orbs, if you add it one number at a time, equals 19, just like everything else lately. Not a coincidence. Do you see the 19? And of course the worldwide fog, right? Excuse me. You have to keep in mind forwards and backwards, upside down, sideways. These things work. They're spells. 6 directional spells. I'll tell you a few directions on the word fog. Keep in mind, that's a new word, relatively, okay? We weren't aware of that because we're born into it, but it's not all that old as far as languages go. I'm sorry on that 19. I think it was, well, maybe it was orbs. It's either orbs or fog that's 19. Let's see. Fog is 6, 15, and 7. One at a time, that'd be 6, 1, 5, and 7. Yeah, the fog is the 19. Orbs is 27, which is 2 and 7 is 9. That's the letter I for the eyeball in the sky. The orbs, the eye in the sky. So back to the fog. Backwards, that is G-O-F. Keep in mind, initials are a strong point in their spells over humanity. And think back just a few years ago, excuse me, a few years ago, we had a really creepy doctor by the name of Dr. Foul Cheese, okay? He did something, they're still speaking about it, and now it's taking place. The gain of function, okay? I hope this loads because it wouldn't when I tried to do the verbiage earlier. Fog, backwards, is G-O-F. It is that gain of what I just said. And it also stands for the goblet of fire. That'll tie back into stuff like Harry Potter and all kinds of other movies. And it's a political term also. So when you're looking into these things, keep in mind our language is new, pretty much. It really is. And it's not the original pronunciations of these things that we speak. These are spells. Are they getting ready to do something? Well, absolutely. They're pushing the bird flu all over the place, right? If you check out my previous videos, you'll see all these tie-ins. And right here in Ohio, just a few miles from me, it's the cows and chickens now that have the bird flu, right? Of course it's cows and chickens, okay? That's CC. It's 33, leaning you towards the bait. You got to be on your toes about this. So that worldwide fog thing, they're definitely getting ready to move pretty quickly on these things. And none of this is out of fear, just letting you know what I see, what's been shown to me, and I can't just sit on it. I have to expose evil at all times. When it comes to me, I will expose it. And, you know, with all this said, just bear in mind, none of this is out of fear. Anything I show you or tell you, the Lord is in control. He does want us to be wise, though. That's why He gives us these wisdoms. We all have them. So we all need to share them and help get others out of harm's way. We don't need any more snares than we already have. So it's a good time to be sharing with people how obviously corrupt and pathetic this satanic script is. And it seems like, well, it is. It's worse every day. I didn't really want to say that, but it obviously is worse every day. So a little food for thought there on the fog. It's worldwide fog, you know. They're calling it the nano fog or something too. And that's the truth. And they're going to link it in to the pets sooner or later. And again, none of this is out of fear. But you have to keep in mind how these things work. And it's not that you need to sit around and figure out all these things. Just, you need to know that this whole place is a lie. Okay? Anything they tell you is a lie. Or they're telling you the truth too. You know, it's a lie and truth at the same time. It's the forked tongue way. Just like fog. Well, it's not really fog. I've seen some of it, and it's nothing like we would really say is fog. So backwards, you need to look at things backwards. What is fog? Goff. G-O-F. And see, that's where they get you, or get people. Well, that's not a word, but they are words, and they're all acronyms. They go by these acronyms and initials to cast the spells, gather the energy from the masses. Spells are real. Like goblet of fire, G-O-F. Fog, backwards, G-O-F. Gain of funk, shun. I hope this loads. That's what's going on right now. And the sheep have no idea. And the sheep are pretty harmless, keep that in mind. A few sheep are harmless. When you get millions and millions of sheep, hundreds of millions of sheep in a stampede, that's no longer a harmless situation. You need to know when to get out of harm's way. And that's what the elites want, and that's what they're going to pull off. The sheep are going to stampede themselves. That's the outcome here. And they're moving pretty quick on this, you know. They really are. And we all know that the average person right now believes everything they see and hear. If they see fog, they believe it's fog. And it's, you know, it's sad to watch, because why should people have to be able to figure this stuff out and turn words back around the other way and see what's really going on? But that is the case. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. That's working out really well here lately. People are getting to speak to one another and sharpening each other. And if you have any questions that I can answer, I will. And talk to you soon.